Now at 5:30, Lexington police are looking for multiple suspects this morning involved in 2 vehicle thefts. One woman was robbed of her truck at gunpoint.
We're live on that scene. Also on WKYT this morning, a stretch of Interstate 75 near the Fayette-Madison County line is back open after a deadly crash overnight. Another person involved in the crash recovering at UK Hospital this morning.
And a Morehead State student has serious injuries after he fell off a cliff while hiking in Rowan County.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning. It's your Monday, and we're delighted you're with us on WKYT and hope you had a good weekend. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith. It is feeling very tolerable outside.
Yeah, it's warm this morning, but don't get used to that. In fact, the temperature is already starting to drop in parts of our area this morning. Here's meteorologist Micah Harris with a look at what's ahead. Good morning.
A big cold front, guys. Good morning is up to the north, and you're sitting in the 30s northbound. 50s across much of our region, central, southern, eastern zones. That's because the cold air has not made its way to you just yet. Now you're just dealing with those showers out and about. A lot of that's going to be flying through, and once that moves on through, then that's when that coldest air kind of filters on in. We're at 50 degrees in Corbin, Frankfort, Richmond, Lexington, almost everybody, and we do have some wet roadways, so just keep that in mind as you're traveling this morning. Watch as we hit the afternoon, though. We already hit our high this morning, and our afternoon temperature much colder, 36 degrees. But things kind of clear on out for the next couple of days. When do we start seeing this big blast of cold air you've been hearing about? Well, I'll show you that coming up in your latest forecast in just a few minutes.
See you then, and here's the latest from WKYT News. 3 Mondays and 3 straight weeks of snow pummeling the Northeast.
And Boston finds itself in the crosshairs once again. Many other states also preparing for the worst with this latest snowstorm. By the storm's end on Tuesday, 12 to 18 inches are possibly falling on parts of Massachusetts, New York, Rhode Island, and other parts of the Northeast. Folks in Boston being urged to stay indoors until the worst part of the storm is over. The storm is snarling air traffic across the U.S., including right here in the Commonwealth. Bluegrass Airport has 1 delayed flight and 1 canceled flight that were headed to that area.
New this morning, WKYT has just learned that the search for a missing 5-year-old girl from western Kentucky has ended. We just talked with dispatchers at the Bowling Green, Kentucky State Police Post. They tell us that Riley Lewis has been found. She disappeared on Saturday in the Cave City community in Barron County. Dispatchers did not immediately know where she was found. We're tracking the investigation into 2 vehicle thefts this morning in Lexington.
Police tell us 2 suspects robbed a woman of her truck at gunpoint on Loudon Avenue, and then shortly after, another vehicle was stolen on Laredo Drive. And WKYT's Mark Barber is live from that location with the latest on this crime alert. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning, Rebecca and Bill. I spoke with a terrified woman who says her car was stolen from the Fairmont Apartments here on Laredo Drive. She says she has 7 kids, and when 3 men held the gun to her head, all she could think about was staying alive to see her children again. She says when she pulled into the parking lot here about 3:30 this morning, 3 men armed with guns surrounded her car. The mother tells us that they made her empty her pockets, and then they grabbed her keys. About a half an hour later, police say they found her stolen car on the other end of the apartment complex. Police say that the scare at the Farrington Apartments is the city's 2nd case of grand theft auto this morning. Investigators tell us the 2 cases happened just a few minutes apart and have very similar suspect descriptions. In the first case, police say a woman living on East Loudon stepped outside around 3:15 this morning to get something from her truck. Investigators tell us she was then approached by 2 juveniles with guns who told her to empty her pockets and then took her keys. Police say they don't know if the 2 cases are connected right now, but they say they are looking for that black Ford Ranger here at the Farrington Apartments. Now, at this point, police say they have called the canine units off the search, but officers are still out here on foot. They are searching for the men who they say threatened to kill the mother of 7 children. Live in Lexington, Mark Barber, WKYT.
Well, rescue crews in Rowan County saved a Morehead State student this weekend after he fell off a cliff. The man was airlifted to the hospital with serious injuries. He fell near Clack Mountain Road East. That's an area popular for hikers and very dangerous. He initially fell 60 to 80 feet, then fell another 20 feet. The director of emergency management in Rowan County says it's not difficult to make a wrong step in that area.
One wrong step and things can happen to you, such as what happened with this gentleman here. The ladies that we talked to said he just missed his step.
Well, Day says they do rescues in that area so often for people with life-threatening injuries that they actually put in a helipad to fly victims out to the hospital. A stretch of Interstate 75 is back open this morning after a deadly crash in Lexington near the Madison County line.
The crash happened about 9 last night, and that stretch of road was closed until about 12:30 this morning. WKYT's Hillary Thornton is live from UK Hospital, where emergency crews rushed one of the victims. Good morning, Hillary.
Good morning, Bill and Rebecca. That's right. One person is recovering here at UK Hospital, and Interstate 75 is back open after the northbound lanes were closed for several hours last night. The crash happened just before 9 o'clock last night near the Madison-Fayette County line at mile marker 99. Officials say there were 2 people in the car when it left the roadway for some reason. The Fayette County coroner says one person was ejected from the car into traffic and was then hit several times by other cars. The coroner says this is a tough situation for everyone involved.
Well, obviously, there's going to be a lot of feelings and emotions from the individuals that hit the woman. I mean, obviously, they could not have done anything different than what was happening because you know, this person was ejected into the roadway, so there was no way that they could avoid this. But
now investigators say they do plan on talking to that other person who was in the car, who is now here at UK Hospital, to see if they can maybe tell them what led up to that crash. We have been in contact with the victim's family, and we are told the coroner plans to release that name later today. Live in Lexington, Hillary Thornton, WKYT.
Hillary, thank you very much. Our news time is 5:36 on WKYT this morning. 4 people face murder charges in connection to the death of a Bell County woman. State police found 55-year-old Deborah Baker dead last month at a home on Old Bell High Road in East Pineville. This weekend, police arrested Brenda Sue Miller, Charles Gilbert Jr., Chad Allen Love, and Varian Johnson. All 4 of them are from Barberville, and they're charged with murder and first-degree burglary. New this morning, 3 juveniles have been arrested after shooting at police officers in Louisville. Officers say they were going to help out with a medical situation when they came across 3 kids whom they believe were involved in a robbery nearby. Police say the 3 juveniles shot at them. None of the officers was hit. The suspects took off in a stolen car and then crashed it. Police arrested all 3 after a short chase.
Well, police in Louisville are still looking for the person responsible for a deadly shooting. They say someone shot and killed Martell Hall while he was returning home Sunday morning. Hall was a 28-year-old father of 5. His family says they just recently lost another relative to gun violence.
Joking, and you know, that smile of his, you know, the smile is very distinct, and you know, his handsomeness, he was very handsome.
This was one of 4 murders in Louisville over the weekend. A man and woman were found shot to death on Saturday. A teenager was also shot and killed near a high school Saturday afternoon. Some Illinois school officials have landed themselves in hot water after making a student wait outside in the cold for not wearing a proper uniform.
School leaders didn't let an 11-year-old student into the building because he was late and had forgotten a belt for his uniform. After standing in the cold for an hour with only a sweatshirt for warmth, he decided to walk home. He ended up getting lost and wandered around for almost 3 hours before his mother eventually found him. The school district says they are now reviewing their uniform policy and procedures at that school.
We have a scam alert to pass along for you this morning. Deputies from the Lincoln County Sheriff's Office say someone's impersonating them over the phone. In a Facebook post made last night, deputies said Bluegrass 911 had received several calls from people recently saying someone was calling and claiming to be from the sheriff's office. The person would then ask for donations. Deputies say the office is not asking for donations, so if you get one of these calls, you're asked to contact deputies at the number you see there on your screen.
Police are investigating another kind of scam this morning after they say a Lee County man bought a police cruiser and then pretended to be one of them. George Ratliff is charged with impersonating an officer. Deputies received complaints that Ratliff was trying to pull over drivers in Lee County. Ratliff says he never did that. Ratliff also says his car still had official police markings on it when he bought it from a man in Berea. He asked a state trooper what he should do about those decals.
I asked him about it, and he said as long as you put a line of tape across that to tape it off for the time being, he said that that's showing right there, showing people that you're not no cop.
Ratliff said he bought the car so that he and his wife could get to doctor's appointments in Lexington.
Some big money is out there for the taking this week. The Powerball jackpot has just soared. It's now at $450 million, and the drawing is Wednesday. No one matched Saturday's winning numbers for a $380 million jackpot. Powerball's last major jackpot was in February of last year when it climbed to $425 million. Tickets, they'll only cost you $2 each.
It was a night of big outfits and big wins at the 57th Annual Grammy Award Show. Sam Smith took home Song and Record of the Year awards. He also won the Best New Artist award. Roger Beck pulled off a major upset at the show as Rocker Beck, beating out Queen Bee and Beyonce and Sam Smith for Album of the Year. But Beyonce still won by getting the award for Best R&B Album of the Year. Miranda Lambert won the Grammy for Best Country Album of the Year.